Welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day, except the Rams defensive coordinator, Raheem Morris. Man, you're absolutely killing me. I've been trying to enjoy this team all year, and he just refuses to let me do that. And I don't know how I can watch a high-profile matchup with the Packers and the Rams. And this man's genius game plan is to basically almost never have Jalen Ramsey cover Davante Adams. What is this is like, why do you trade first round picks if you're not going to put your best player on their best player? Like, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Like, I should not see Jalen Ramsey covering wide receiver sevens that were on the practice squad 2 weeks ago. Like, that makes no sense. Your best player should be on Davante Adams, your best cover corner at least. And if you're not going to have him on him, then you might want to bracket him or double team him if you're not going to have Jalen Ramsey do what he's brought in to do. The Rams, they just frustrate me to like whole new levels because this is a 3-game losing streak. And if you're a Super Bowl contender, you're probably not losing 3 games in a row. That doesn't happen too often to the teams that win titles. And they just get bullied on both sides. And like, I watched AJ Dillon just absolutely run through their face like 40 times in a row. You know who would have been great for this is Kenny Young, but they traded him because they wanted to bring in Von Miller, who did absolutely nothing. And they make me want to just not watch them play ever again. Like, if you watch this game, yeah, it was only decided by 8 points, but this game was never actually close, like ever. Like, the Packers had control the entire game, and you could just tell that team looks like a contender. The one they're playing looks like a fraud. And Matthew Stafford holding on to the ball too long, fumbling, pick sixes. It's just, come on, dog. Like, we need better than this. And I know that the line isn't holding up for you all the time, but at least be aware that the line is not going to hold up all the time and try and be more quick with the ball to get it out. You have Cooper Kupp. Odell Beckham was pretty good today. Van Jefferson's all right. He's not very consistent. You got Tyler Higbee, even though he vanishes half the time. The offensive line's just like, you want a sack? Here you go. You can have it. And Darrell Henderson, I pray for you, buddy, because I know you're trying as hard as you can out there. Probably got broken ribs right now, but someone's got to lose it in the locker room. Something has to change because you can't be giving up 30 pieces every week when you have a defense with as many good, talented players as they do. And it's like, you have probably like the best D lineman of all time, like at least on his way to doing that. Aaron Donald, like, the guy is an absolute monster. And he does everything you can ask for him, but what's behind him? Absolutely nothing. Like, they don't do anything at the second level. Their linebackers are just non-existent out there. Like, I hope to God they draft that. Like, that should be first, second, and third round picks. And if you're not going to, maybe get offensive lineman with one of those other ones. But what does it take to see you get beat the same way over and over and over again for you to try and fix that? Because the Titans beat them by just bullying them down the middle. That's what they did. They just beat them up down the middle, apply pressure, and then the Rams would fold. That's how they beat them. The Packers did pretty much the exact same thing. If you take away one or two like super long, deep touchdowns that are total anomalies compared to the rest of the game, this is a complete blowout. It reminds me a lot of when they played when they played the Cardinals earlier this season. They just looked like a B League team compared to the A League team. This was varsity versus JV. Because I'm a huge fan of Beckham. I love Ramsey. Donald's awesome. Like, I want to see these guys get to a Super Bowl or get deep in the playoffs, and they just do not look like a 52-man roster that's capable of doing that. There was a lot of hype in the beginning of the season for them because they were playing so well. And obviously I was on that hype train. I was pushing it too. I was trying as hard as I could to get behind them. And then right when I do, they just were like, oh, we're just going to suck now. The coaching is Raheem Morris, my guy. Just make the logical, easy choice. Put your best player on their best player. Apply pressure as much as you can so that your linebackers can't get destroyed every single time. Taylor Rapp probably shouldn't see the field ever again. And Derek Burgess, put him on the field. Like, he can't be much worse. Like, Randall Cobb was feasting out there, and he probably could have kept feasting with a bad groin. They just, oh man, they make me lose brain cells sometimes. It's super frustrating to watch that kind of football from a team that's supposed to be so much better than they actually are. But I don't know. Maybe someone's got a great explanation as to why they are this bad right now or how they can fix it. Because I don't see much of what they can do other than just make the basic right choices. And then, my best player versus your best player, try and win that way. So they have way too much talent to be losing this badly and to be getting dominated in the trenches as much as they are. If y'all agree or disagree, let me know in the comments, or what you think would be great to figure out how to change it. Like and subscribe. That's always helpful. I'm a super small channel, obviously, so I got to try and beat the algorithm as best I can. Y'all agree Rams are frauds? Because they just look like a first round exit and nothing better than that to me. So yeah, I'm done. I digress. They probably are going to ruin more of my Sundays, but hey, it's the Rams. Hopefully they can figure it out. Peace.